Well, sorry guys, I made you wait forever. I don't know what was going on, but I had to reboot my computer. So let's just get started. First of all, I just want to say congrats for joining this challenge. I think it's really awesome that you guys decided to do this. It's not easy to commit. I know at first you're probably like, oh gosh, what have I gotten into? What am I doing? A lot of you have hesitations, but don't worry, don't be scared. This is going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. You're making a lifestyle change. We're not here to just push fitness and say, work out, and just keep working out. It's not about that. It's about changing your whole lifestyle and really making this part of your life. It's not just about fitness and exercise. It's about nutrition. It's about stress relief. It's about getting sleep. It's about being organized and having structure in your day. You'll find out that when you start following the advice that we give you, you're going to start feeling good. You're going to get energy. You're going to feel motivated. We want you to be excited. So be excited. I have been talking a lot about mindset in the group, and some of you have been like, what is mindset? What does that mean? What I mean by mindset is deciding that you're going to make this change and deciding that this is something that you want, because it's not going to work if you're telling yourself you can't do it. If you continue to tell yourself, I don't want to work out, I don't want to do it, I don't want to prep meals, I don't even want to think about it anymore, you're going to fail. You're going to set yourself up for failure. So I want you to really slow down, sit down, write out reasons why you're going to do this, write out your goals, think about what you want out of this challenge, and just really dive into it, put your mind to it. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to tell yourself, I'm doing this. It's not, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do this. And trust me, because I've been there, I know how that feels, and those days are probably the toughest, where you physically feel like, I'm tired and I just don't want to do it. But I want you guys to really just start telling yourself, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And when you struggle, you've got to reach out to somebody for advice, for somebody to help, support you, because we're all feeling what you're feeling. You're not alone. We're all in the same boat. And if you don't reach out to somebody and ask them, for help, or tell them that you're struggling, you're not going to be able to pull yourself out. So I know some of you have done challenges with me before, and some of you are new, but sorry, I got distracted for a second. I want to make sure that my face is showing, so if anybody re-watches this. Anyway, some of you are new and some of you have done my challenges before, but this is probably one of my largest groups, which is really exciting. I hope you guys feel a lot of energy from it. The structure of it is a little bit different if you've done my challenges before. This group, I'm making it so you can't post on the wall yourself, but that's just simply so we don't get 50 people posting sweaty pictures and then all of the posts that the coaches are posting are missed. So only the coaches, myself, Brittany, and Tamitha will be posting on the walls. So please comment underneath our posts. If you have a sweaty pic, which I hope all of you start posting sweaty pics after your workouts, you can post those underneath mine. I'll probably post mine in the morning, or under Brittany's or under Tamitha's. If you have a question, please just ask your question underneath one of the main posts, or under one of my posts or anybody's posts, and just make sure you tag one of the coaches so that we can see the question and get it answered. Let's see what else. The way the challenge works, I posted documents, but I know a lot of you might be missing some of them. So the challenge is 6 weeks, and what we do is we post a challenge every morning. Every morning you're going to check in. You're going to go check in. We're going to have those posted probably before 6 in the morning. You're going to check in and check to see what the daily challenge is. The daily challenges aren't just like workouts. They're going to be challenges on nutrition, challenges on fitness. It's going to be quizzes. It's going to be challenges to drink water, stuff like that. Maybe take a picture of you flexing or something like that. Let's see what else. And then you're going to check in later in the day. We're going to post Rate Your Day. Rate Your Day is where you're going to say, on a scale from 1 to 5, based on the guidelines posted in the challenge, you're going to say whether you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's based off of you're drinking your water, you're exercising, let's see what else. I forgot. But there's 5 guidelines, and you're just going to rate your day at the end of the day. So those are the 2 things you need to do, is check it in the morning and check it in the evening. That's pretty much all we're asking of you. Asking questions, making sure that you're eating right, exercising. All this is going to make more sense as we get into the challenge. Every day we're going to be teaching you something new. I don't want to post 500 new concepts in the group and then all of a sudden everybody's overwhelmed and nobody wants to do the challenge. So I'm trying to take it slow. The first week is really the toughest because you're trying to absorb all this information. I posted Google Documents. Google Documents are in the files of the group. I think most people have been able to access that. The Google Documents go to a folder that I've created, and it's viewable by you through this link. And you should be able to find a grocery list. You should be able to find, there's a little mini workout plan in there. There's guidelines, the clean eating guidelines. There's a goal sheet for you. All those tools are for you. And we'll utilize those throughout the challenge. I guess most importantly, I want you guys to think about your diet. I know you've probably heard this before, but 90% of this is going to be about your diet. It's not just workout and I can eat whatever I want, and if I work out hard enough, I can work all that off. It doesn't work that way. And you can go ahead and try it, but I can guarantee you're not going to succeed that way. So you have to start thinking about eating whole foods, revamping your diet. And that's going to be different for all of us. Some of us have already been trying to eat a little bit more clean, but some of us have been eating McDonald's every day. So if you start slow and start making these changes one at a time, you're going to be successful that way. Some people can jump in, but I'm not asking you to just start eating salads like 3 times a day. Like, that's not what this is about. This is about eating nutritious food and making sure that you're satisfied. You should never feel like you're starving or really hungry. If you're eating right and getting the right nutrients, you're gonna feel satisfied throughout the day. So your diet. So everybody, please take the time this weekend to plan out your meal plans and your diet. I'll be sharing mine for next week. I like to cook on Sunday or Monday and have food ready in the fridge. It's good to have like your hard-boiled eggs, your vegetables either grilled or cut up and ready to go, some grilled chicken ready to grab, quick stuff so that when you are hungry, you don't just go for the bag of chips that are in the cabinet, which you shouldn't have anymore. But if you have a husband like mine, you probably have chips in the cupboard. I've briefly talked about MyFitnessPal. Some of you are using the portion control containers. If you don't have the portion control containers, you are going to be using MyFitnessPal, one or the other. Like, you have to be tracking your food. If you're not tracking your food and you come to me and say, Amy, I'm not losing weight, or you go to your coach, the first thing that we're going to tell you is, do you know what you're eating? Are you paying attention to what you're eating? If you need help, please ask in the group again, because there's going to be a lot of questions about nutrition. And if you're messaging me, the chances are somebody else has the exact same question. So if you ask in the group, everybody's going to be able to see the answer together. When it comes to your fitness, everybody should have a fitness program. If you don't have a fitness program, talk to your coach. A lot of you are following a 21-day fix. Some of you are doing T25, and a few of you are doing the hammer and chisel. I'm not sure if there's another one out there somebody's doing, but it's really important that you have a plan that's going to challenge you. If you're a beginner and you aren't even physically active at all right now, it's okay to start with walking or jogging. But I want you to really have a plan that's going to be challenging for you, depending on your limitations. Some of you might have limitations, but your workout should leave you feeling exhausted by the time you're done. I mean, not like you're going to pass out, but my workout this morning was like 35 minutes and it kicked my butt. Like, I am still shaking right now from it. So when you're lifting weights, or if you're doing your program, make sure you're pushing yourself. Like, it should be challenging. That's going to be really important to your success also. Having structure, making sure that you got some weight training in there, some stretching, and some cardio, like a combination. Eventually you're going to plateau if you just keep running. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're not going to get results. Every month you should be switching it up. Trying not to overwhelm everybody, but we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about stress. We're going to talk about sleep. We're going to talk about what overtraining feels like, and we're going to talk about breaking plateaus. Those are all things we're going to cover over the challenge. And every week I want to do a Zoom call like this so that you guys can ask questions and gain more knowledge. And I'll probably set a topic for each week. So if anybody has suggestions, just let me know. Let's see. Oh, the other thing is, there's going to be prizes. I know you guys probably pumped about those. A lot of people are motivated by the surprises, or the prizes, not surprises. But we'll have a most active participant. That participant's going to be the one who earns the most points through Rate Your Day. So make sure you're rating your day. I'm going to add up all those points at the end of the challenge. The person who has the most is going to win that title. The prize is going to be cash. Your winner is going to be the most successful winner. And in order to win that prize, you have to have before and after pictures. And you might we might not require you to post them on the wall, probably not if you don't really want to, but you have to at least submit your before and afters to your coach. That's a requirement to win the most successful. That's going to be based off of weight loss. So this is a weight loss challenge. We are going to be focusing on weight. I don't want you to stress about it though. The weight's going to come off naturally as you start following everything else. Your goal shouldn't just be, I want to lose 10 pounds. Like your goal should have other measurements. Like I want to be able to jog a mile. I want to be able to do 20 push-ups on my toes, or I want to be able to fit 2 sizes smaller. I mean, those are different kinds of goals. Don't just obsess over the scale, because that scale doesn't always tell you that you're getting results. There's other ways to measure. So yes, to win, yeah, you have to submit your before and after photos, and you have to weigh in. So weigh-ins, you have to weigh at the very least at the beginning of the challenge, the middle of the challenge, and the end of the challenge. You weigh in at the beginning, you have to weigh in the same at the end. So if you come to my house and you weigh in with me, you have to weigh in with me at the end.
What it's for?
Only way that weigh-in is going to qualify.
Okay.
I think that's Brittany's kids. It's okay. It's not too loud. But yeah, so this is all about mindset. It's your beliefs. It's what you feel like you can do. I want you to start waking up every day and saying, I'm doing this. I'm going to make it happen. If you have a bad day, know that it's normal. This is going to be hard at times. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is hard. It's mentally challenging at times, but you will power through it. And as long as you keep believing that and you reach out to me or your coach when you're struggling, you're going to be successful. Even if you disappear for 2 days, if you wake up and you think, gosh, I really want to do this challenge, just reach out to your coach and it will refire you up. It'll get you motivated again. So yeah, I think I covered everything for the most part. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody? It's okay, just up, guys. I know there were lots of questions in the group, so if you have a question, you can unmute your mic, and then I think Brittany's mic is already unmuted. I can hear her little girl in the background.
Sorry, my phone's freaking out.
It's okay, don't worry. It's all right. Does anybody have a question? Is there anything else I should cover, Brittany? Can you think of anything?
No, I think you covered a lot.
Yeah, I tried to cover it all without being too much. Yeah. No questions? Okay. All right, so I wish the best of luck to all of you, and just remember, this is mindset. That what's going to set you apart from success or failure is whether you continue to keep going and telling yourself you can do it or you don't. That's the difference, is that you have to have beliefs. You have to know that you're going to do this and you're going to make it happen. So good luck to all of you. Somebody raised their hand. Let's see. I'm kind of new at this, so who raised their hand? Who's that? Who is on their Galaxy phone? Are you wanting to ask a question? You can unmute your mic. I don't know who that is. Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
Rosie?
Oh, hi, Rosie.
My question about our Sunday day off. The 21-day fix has, I believe, a yoga one. Is that okay to do, or do we not do it?
Yes, that's a great question. So make sure you follow your plan. Like with the 21-day fix, yes, please follow that. Yoga is considered a rest day with that program. That's like kind of like your relaxation, your stretching. Some programs will have a complete day off. Your rest day doesn't mean like do nothing and just sit on the couch all day. Your rest day just means be lightly active. Like you can go for a walk or you can do some stretching. So yes, follow that as part of your program. And that's a great topic, because following your program is going to be really important. If you have a program, if you follow the nutrition plan and you're following the exercise plan, that's really going to get you the best results. So thank you for asking that.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Some of us don't quite have a plan yet to follow. I have the book, but I know that I don't have my Shakeology, and that Fit Extreme, or the Fix Extreme, sorry, I think it has some sort of like a 3-day cleanse that goes along with it. So is it going to matter if I just do it like in the middle when I get it, or how? What would you
You
suggest?
have
on that?
on-demand access, don't you?
Yeah, I can get to the videos, and I have a copy of the book, and I bought some extra containers from Brittany, but I don't have the Shakeology, and my concern was that I thought that came with some sort of a 3 day starter cleanse or something, and so
Not necessarily. I mean, you can do that. There's like a quick start guide, and I think like there's a option to do like a week like that. But I wouldn't worry about that. I think when your program comes, you can just start with the workouts and then get into the nutrition plan. And you probably already have an idea of what the nutrition plan's about.
Yes, there's a lot more food available to eat in a day than I can even imagine, because I started actually trying to do it yesterday and I didn't get through all the containers I was supposed to. So what is the ramifications of that? I mean, if we don't eat every container full of food that they say we should.
Yeah, that's really challenging, because I know some of you will be on the borderline of two different plans. So if you're like on the third plan, there's like four or five plans, and you were right at the verge of those calories, you will be able to go a little to the one lower. But if you continuously don't get enough nutrients and you're exercising as you're supposed to and you're active, you're going to struggle to lose weight. Eventually you're going to plateau, because your body needs fuel to burn fat and to get results. So ideally you want to be eating all those containers. But that also means if you are to dinner and you realize you haven't ate like 5 of your containers, that doesn't mean eat them all at once, because that's not going to help you either. You could always add a snack after dinner, or try to get your extra snacks in. I totally feel you on that, because I've already been struggling with it a little bit myself. Okay. So yes, just do your best, and as long as you're not going like super hungry and purposely not eating, then I think you'll be okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Right, you're welcome. Anybody else? All right, guys. So I think we're going to wrap it up. If you have questions, just post in the group and we'll try to get those covered. I hope I covered a lot of your questions already. And yeah, let's be excited. So reach out to me if you need anything, and we're going to have fun. I posted about weigh-ins, so hopefully you guys saw the document on weigh-ins. And if you want to come to my house, you're more than welcome to, or Brittany's doing weigh-ins also. So, all right, guys, I will see you all in the group.